Hello everyone, my name is Abby Rollins and I will be presenting on behalf of our group today on store and sell and our planning and definition phase of our project. So as you may already know, store and sell has a storage room with a lot of inventory, and as our business has been expanding and growing, we are in need of more space to store that inventory and also to clear the aisles so that we can access the inventory and our product a little bit more safely and decrease on the hazard that's in our current storage room. So to start off, we're going to talk about our scope plan. Store and Sell has secured a month-to-month rental agreement for $300 per month with an off-site storage unit facility. The unit we are renting is the size of 10 feet by 30 feet. It is indoor and temperature controlled. The storage facility is also 2.8 miles from our business location and is accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So during the week of our move to this storage unit, during business hours, we'll have Adam, one of our workers, along with 2 other employees, who will prepare the storage closet we are currently using for the move, and then Adam will work with 2 hired movers on Saturday outside of normal business hours to take the specified supplies and inventory to the off-site storage unit using a rented medium U-Haul truck. And then the following Monday, the storage unit will be organized for business use. Now, as you can see from our time plan here, we've already completed steps 1 through 3. We've already called all of the storage companies. We did that between the months of January and the end of March. Took us quite a bit of time to find one to meet our needs, and then took us about a month again to go out and look out at the storage units, look at the space that was available, and also make sure that it was temperature controlled and was accessible to us. And then our next step is to, of course, organize all of the supplies in our old storage unit. So we are going to be getting that done the week of the move, and then on that Saturday we will rent a U-Haul, get some extra help to come and help us during the move, pack up the truck, and then drive on over to the new storage unit. And then that following Monday, of course, again we'll organize the supplies in the new storage room. And then that may take us a good 3 days to get that solidified and get the organization to where we would like it to be. And then here we have our critical path analysis, just a little diagram showing you the kind of the process that we need to go through to complete this project. So before we can get those supplies organized in our new storage room, we have to move all the supplies and get, of course, some help to get those supplies all put together and into a truck. And then before that, we had to look at a storage unit to meet our needs, and we had to find, of course, or call storage units before we were able to go and look at those. Now, onto our cost plan. In our planning for this, we erred on the side of caution for more labor, employee overtime, and fuel. However, if it takes a little bit longer to move the supplies from our business location to the storage unit, there could be an increase in employee overtime and higher labor cost. Also, if there are more trips required than the original plan, the cost of fuel could increase slightly. But then on the last item in this cost plan, we just included the rental unit lease. We decided to go with a month-to-month rent on that, and that will cost us $300 per month. In working on our quality plan, we decided that it would be a good idea for us to talk about our initial findings and discover what we know about this project already. So what we do know is that our storage room is overflowing. We need some more space. And the effect of this is that when we are in our current storage room, we can't access the inventory and their safety hazards with things being in the aisles and things being stacked too high. The cause behind this is that we are growing as a business, and so this means that we have to bring in more inventory, and hence the reason that we could use more space. Our criteria is that the aisle obstruction and lacking ease of product access is something that we really need to take care of, and our recommendation to solve this is expand inventory space to a new rental unit. So based on that, we've been able to identify, and we'll be assessing and auditing a few things throughout the project. First, as far as planning goes, we want to ensure that we are on budget and not overspending. When it comes to execution of a project, we need to have our resources secured and make sure that the staff is directed in the project where they need to go and how they need to complete the project as efficiently as possible. And then in monitoring, we'd like to review and know how to handle risk when it is materialized. And then in closing, we just want to verify the acceptance of our project deliverables and ensure that our customers are satisfied with the completion of the project. We were able to identify some risks that may potentially happen to us during this project. So I'm going to go over a few of those. When it comes to inventory, it's possible that we will be unable to accurately keep track of all of it, and this could cause some delays in filling orders if the product cannot be found. So in order to remediate this, we'd like to keep boxes organized by category, have a product specialist on site to help direct the placement, and then as far as moving time goes, we might not be able to move all of the product in one single Saturday, which could lead to loss in sales and cause shipping delays. So our response to that would be to maybe start earlier than usual on Saturday with a possible plan for overtime or going into the next week. There is also a possibility that we could have a direct loss of goods due to theft or damage. So we would like to have a supervisor accompany each load and oversee the packaging and unpackaging of the items. When it comes to our financial risk, we could have moving costs and rent outpace our sales increase, which could lead to diminished profitability. Our financial analysis has shown that this is not likely, but we will need to drive sales and monitor costs throughout the process. And then lastly, efficiency. Increased travel time will lead to inefficiency, which could impact the benefits gained from implementing this project. But we would like to have a pick and pull efficiency that will be monitored closely by a warehouse manager. And then last but not least, here's just a list of our resources. We've got a few different types. We've got some labor, rental, fuel, and supplies that we will be needing for this project. And I would like to thank you all for your time today and listening to what we have to say, and ask that you may give us some constructive criticism to help us throughout this process. Thank you.